We all know about Godwin's Law. I don't know how it got to be called Godwin's Law, but Godwin's Law is that whenever somebody mentions Hitler in an argument, um, that's Godwin's Law. Whenever somebody says, "Oh, well, that's just like something Hitler would have said," or "That's like something Hitler would have done," people cite that as Godwin's Law, and it's sort of abuse of argumentation. It's it's ad hominem, but it's worse than just plain old ad hominem because it's taking a name that is notorious in most circles, not in all circles, but in most circles. It's taking a name that is notorious and basically saying you are just like him. But what I've noticed recently is that people don't talk as much about Hitler these days, but they use another word that kind of rhymes with Hitler, and that word is grifter. It doesn't rhyme totally, but it rhymes a little bit, same vowel sound. Today, basically, what people say about you if they don't like you on the internet is they call you a grifter. This just seems to be so ubiquitous right now that it must be remarked upon. Somehow you can't just be mistaken. You can't just be wrong-headed. Somehow you have to be, if you're disliked, then you have to be running a scam, and specifically a grift. For some reason, the word grift has really, instead of saying so-and-so is a scammer, or some other word that means something like the same thing. Instead, they say so-and-so is just a grifter. You're just a grifter. He's a grifter. He's nothing. He's not doing anything but grifting. That's what they say about people they don't like on the internet these days. They could say that. I mean, I might have had that said about me before, which would be really funny because I'm not making much of anything off of anything I'm doing here. Seriously, if I'm grifting, I'm doing it very poorly. But I'm sure I know I'm wildly popular amongst most of you, but a small select few of you don't like me that much, and I just know that I've been likened to a grifter before. But I mean, this isn't about me exclusively. This is about anybody you don't like on the internet. They're not Hitler anymore. Now they're grifters. Now they're a grifter. And how did this come to be? How did this word grifter become the word of choice? And it's kind of like, there are lots of other words that I've heard used before, like shill. If you don't like someone, if you don't like where someone is coming from, if you don't like their perspective on something, then they're a shill. They can't just have an honest disagreement with you. They have to be shilling. They have to be, in bed with the power elite. And I don't know. Grifter kind of has somewhat the same cynical idea of shill, somewhat the same cynical idea of scammer or scam artist, but it's like it makes it so that it's all about the money somehow. Like a scammer might be trying to make you look bad. A shill is somebody who is in league with the big bad deep state, powers that be, what have you. But a grifter is just somebody who wants to line his own pockets. So why this obsession with grifting? Why this